Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great, and if you're new, welcome. So I have Lola ready here for application. I already filed it, and today I'm going to be using this acrylic by Super Nail, which I did a review. I will link the video down in the description box and at the end of the video. I'm going to be using the Cover Pink and the Clear and the Monomer. So I was in the mood to do another spring nail for this design. So I'm going to show you the colors I'm going to be using, which is the yellow color from Mia's Secret. This is a lighter version of the yellow, and I'm also going to be using a darker yellow, which is more like a mustard color, and it's also by Mia's Secret. But first I'm going to lay down clear acrylic on all the nails, just a thin layer to smooth the surface out, and I'll be back to do the application. Okay, so for the pinky, I want to do a French nail with the yellow, and I'm going to start doing a reverse technique, which is starting with the nail bed first, doing the smile line, and I like to divide that part in two when it's a long nail. So I start the bottom half, which is where the smile line would be, and then I add more acrylic on the top. So I try to perfect that as much as I can, and then I go in later with a hand file to sharpen the smile line. So I'm going to let that dry. While that's drying, I'm going to move on to the ring finger, and this one is going to be an ombre nail. This one and the middle finger, they're both going to be ombre nails. So I try to feather out the yellow, the line, so there isn't a harsh line, which is very important when you do an ombre nail. I also wanted to test this pink out, this Cover Pink, which is the cool Cover Pink by Super Nail, because when I did the review, I noticed that this pink is more white. It looks more white than pink, and I was super curious to see how it would look with an ombre nail. That's why I decided to do this design and use that pink in particular, just to see how it looks. I usually like Cover Pinks to look more pink than this one. So then for the index finger, that one's gonna go completely yellow. When I'm working on a long nail, I usually prefer to do the 3-bead method, which is starting at the tip, then the middle, and then near the cuticle area. I think it's way faster and more neat. The nail comes out more neat. In my opinion, at least for me, I prefer it that way. If it was a smaller nail, then I could just use 1 bead or just 2. But in this case, since the nail is really long, I like using 3 beads. Now I'm going back to the first nail and sharpen that smile line. And now I'm just gonna cover that nail, that tip, with the yellow, and it's okay to overlap because when you file, all of that excess yellow comes out. Now I'm going to encapsulate all the nails with clear acrylic. This is how they look after filing. And now they're ready for nail art. And I'm going to be using gel paints by, I think this one's by Mia's Secret. And I'll be using the orange, the white. But first I'm going to use this Madame Glam top coat. This one's in matte, so I could do the art on top of it. I'm going to apply that on that nail, and I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds in a UV lamp. Okay, so I got the colors ready on my little palette, my thumb palette. And for the ring finger, I'm just going to do some swirly lines. I'm gonna go ahead and cure that in the lamp for a full minute. For this next color, I'm actually gonna do 2 coats because it's kind of sheer, it's on the sheer side. So I apply it once, pop it in the lamp for a full minute, and then I go over it with a second coat and pop it in the lamp again for another minute. Time for bling bling. So I'm going to be using a smaller size of rhinestones and then a bigger size. I think the small one is a 6 mm and the bigger ones are 10 mm, and I'm also going to use these flowers. So to adhere everything, I'm going to use the clear acrylic. Now I'm going to use white acrylic to do some 3D flowers. I'm gonna add some rhinestones to this nail as well. So for this set, I decided to keep them matte, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a top coat that's matte, and it would also look very beautiful glossy, but I prefer it matte. So this is how they turned out. I really like them. I think they're perfect for spring. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And that's it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. That helps me out a lot, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.